So in a bag, there are a certain number of toy blocks with alphabets A, B, C, and D. The ratio of A, B, C to D is 4 to 7 to 3 to 1. So I wrote that down here. If the number A blocks is 50 more than the number of C, what is the number of B? So I know this seems like a lot, but if we know that the ratio is this here, we can multiply each of these numbers by the same number to make them a similar ratio, but it would still be the same, right? We do that with fractions. 1/2 times 2 over 2 does equal 2 over 4, and they're the same. So let's just make a variable or a letter, common ratio multiplier would be x. So A would equal 4 times x, which is just 4x. B would equal 7 times x, right? You're multiplying the number times that. C would equal 3 times x, and D would just equal 1x or x, doesn't matter. So the number of A blocks is 50 more than the number of C blocks. So A equals 50 plus C, which means that we could actually use our numbers up here. A is 4x. That equals 50 plus 3x. Okay. And so from there, we can actually simplify this. If you've ever done a step equation, we want to get the x terms on the same side. And since we haven't covered that, I'll talk about it really quickly. Since we have an x term over here, we want to get it to this side. And if we're adding it, we do the opposite. So we subtract the 3x from both sides. And that would cancel out. So you'd be left with just 4 minus 3 times, and then you put an x next to it. So 1x equals 50. So in this case, we know that x is 50. Our ratio multiplier would be 50. So then from there, you can plug it back in and multiply to figure out actually every single one. So A would be 4 times 50, which would be 200, and so on. And then you'll be able to get the number of B blocks by multiplying.